What's happening? It's your boy, Let Us Pray. Hope you're having a blessed and a prosperous day. I'm here with the Dubnation Debate episode for you. Golden State Warriors just battled the referees and the Memphis Grizzlies tonight, game 2 in Memphis. Before I could even turn the game on, all type of stuff went down. Uh, Dylan Brooks, you might want to call him Dylan the Hitman Brooks. Uh, Clearly, there was a hit out on GP2, Gary Payton II, the Warriors' best perimeter defender. He goes up for a dunk, and Dylan Brooks winds up, smacks him over the head as he's going to dunk the ball. GP2 lands on his elbow, is crying out in pain. He's gone for the rest of the game. Dylan Brooks gets kicked out, as he should have, for one of the dirtiest plays I've seen in a long time. I don't know what to say about that, man. One of the dirtiest plays I've seen in a while. So dangerous. I'm hoping that GP2, man, my thoughts and prayers go out to you. I hope that you're doing well, man. I just hope he's okay. I just hope nothing's broken. They said he took some x-rays. He was going to head back with the team and to San Francisco. The Warriors will be playing the Grizzlies on Saturday, so they get a little bit of rest. But I don't even know what to say about that, man. One of the dirtiest freaking plays I've ever seen in my life. Dylan Brooks. I'm going to just leave it at that because I'm a Christian man. But a good game, nevertheless. Good game, nevertheless. No GP2. The Warriors' best perimeter defender to go up against the man. He might be the best perimeter player as far as quickness, dribbling, explosiveness to the rim, layup package. He got it on. And he got the swag too. Ja Morant. I mean, he's a one-man wrecking crew. And when I mean one man, no game personifies the term one man wrecking crew other than this game. The guy went for 47 tonight. He just went bananas on our defense, or the lack of. He had 47 big points tonight. They needed all of those points from you, Ja, and he gave it to him. Going one-on-one time after time, going right down the lane. I don't get it, Steve Kerr. He's going right down the lane. You know where he's going. Why can't you draw up a defense to stop that, man? Really had me irritated just watching this dude just do the same freaking thing every time down the court. They're running and screen and roll. They're trying to get the switch. Instead of them trapping him or forcing him back or something, they just let him sit out there and toy with the ball, play with the ball, toy with the ball, until he just explodes down the middle of the paint, decides to spin, or whether decides to do a layup off to the left side or do a floater or whatever he decides to do. He's way too comfortable. Way too comfortable, Steve Kerr. Way too comfortable. I'm sorry. Like, when a guy is rolling, like he had 18 points in the fourth quarter. That's unacceptable. Nobody else was even shooting the ball. Nobody else even wanted to shoot the ball, other than Zaire Williams. He's the only other guy that was shooting the ball, other than Ja Morant in the fourth quarter. Nobody else was shooting. You got one man trying to beat you, and you don't double, you don't triple, you don't do anything. You let him go one-on-one and beat us. They beat us 106-101 tonight. Klay Thompson had a rough game, I'll say that. Klay was 5 of 19 from the field. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to just say it. I love Klay. His mama named him Klay. I'm going to call him Klay. Klay, I love you. But your shots are bad shots right now. You're taking bad shots, Klay. Okay? You're taking fadeaway threes, drifting threes, closely contested threes, fadeaways from the baseline. I know that's your shot, but you can get better ones. Sometimes you're passing up a good shot to take a toughly contested shot. Come on, Clay. The paint was so open tonight. Jaren Jackson Jr. was in foul trouble the whole game. The paint was open. It was like a highway. I mean, those guys were coming and trying to, get some weak side blocks. They did a couple times, Melton and Brandon Clark. But for the most part, the paint was wide open. We didn't need to be out there hunting three-point shots, hunting perimeter shots. We needed to be getting to the basket. That's what got us back in the game in the third quarter. We were down by 6 at halftime. It was a tie game in the third quarter. Starting the fourth, we came out and we were attacking the paint. Andrew Wiggins, Otto Porter Jr., Jordan Poole, Kuminga. We were attacking the paint. Even Damian Lee. I mean, come on, man. Damian Lee was even attacking the paint. Come on, man. Steph Curry was attacking the paint. Draymond Green was attacking the paint. The only man that wasn't attacking the paint was Klay Thompson. Klay, like I said, I love Klay. Don't sit up here and act like I'm hating on Klay, because I'm not. But the Grizzlies, they're a good team, but I see their weakness. Defensively, I see their weakness. They want us to stand around the perimeter and shoot threes. That's exactly what they want us to do. They don't want us to drive to the basket and get to the lane. They don't want us to do that. It breaks down their whole defense. They don't want us to drive. That's why we must continue to drive on them all night long. We got to do it. We got to make a concerted effort to drive the ball to the basket. The threes will come once they start protecting the paint. The threes will come. We got to keep going at Jaren Jackson, get him out the game, and we got to keep pounding them in the middle. Got to keep doing it. I liked that fourth quarter. I liked the fight of the Warriors the whole game. We were a little loose with the ball. Had too many turnovers for my liking. Obviously, the Warriors are a team that kind of get loose with the ball at times. Steph Curry had a couple back-to-back possessions in the fourth quarter where he had turnovers. Made me cringe a little bit, but we were right in the game. That's what I love. We were right in the game till the end, with Ja Morant having 47 points. That's huge. In a game where we were up 1-0. We stole home court advantage. That was huge. Won game one. Had a chance to really put Memphis's backs against the wall and take this game two. We were down, like I said, our best perimeter player in Gary Payton II. He only played for a couple seconds into the game before, like I said, the hit man, Dylan Brooks, came in and took him out. Draymond Green also has stitches over his eye. Caught an elbow. The Warriors were banged up, man. Banged up, still fought like Warriors do. Still fought to the end. I believe Steph and Klay were only 16 of 44 from the field. The Splash Brothers. I don't think you're ever going to see that again. They had one of the worst shooting nights combined in the playoffs that they've ever had in their careers. You're not going to see that 2 games in a row, Memphis. You're not going to see that 2 games in a row. It's just not going to happen. Ja Morant's going to have to go for 50 or 60. Because Steph and Klay won't both be cold on the same night again. Now we get 2 games in Oracle. Let's win these 2 Warriors. And let's get ready to send them packing. We got to win these 2. I feel good about it. We've been out rebounding them. We've been getting dirty in the trenches. Draymond Green. Uh, Let me say this. Otto Porter Jr., bro. Welcome to the Warriors. I hope we can find a way to keep this man. I love the way he plays. He's intelligent. He's skillful. He's rugged. He get down in the paint and do the dirty work. I love the way he played. Wiggins tonight, that's the Wiggins we need. That's the Wiggins we need. On the block, making plays. Mouse in the house? Yeah, take advantage of those mismatches, Wiggins. That dunk you had in the first half? Yeah. Almost jumped and hit my head on the roof, bruh. That's what we need from you, Wiggins. Here on out. The shot may or may not fall, but we need you being aggressive, going to the rim. We need that, Wiggins. That's the Wiggins we need. Jordan Poole, keep doing what you're doing. Steph, keep doing what you're doing. Shoot. I don't care if you had an off night, keep shooting. Clay, I don't care if you had an off night. Keep shooting. But let's get to the paint. I think the way for the Warriors to win this series is to exploit Memphis in the paint. Okay? We have to exploit them in the paint. It was highway 101. It was highway 101 in the paint all night long. We got to take advantage of it. We can't stand behind the three-point line and just throw up threes. That's exactly what they want us to do. Hats goes off to the Memphis Grizzlies, though, for winning that game, man. I thought the Warriors had that one as the time was going down with 3 minutes to go. I thought if we just got one more stop, we were up 3. I think we were up 3. If we just got one more stop and got a bucket right there, that it was going to almost seal the deal. But Ja Morant started doing his thing, and he didn't miss. Well, no. I stand corrected. He did miss. He missed a couple times, and they got the ball back a few times. And then the foul call from the ref when the Grizzlies were up 1. Loose ball foul. Nobody had the ball. Both men fighting for the ball. Draymond Green has his hands on the ball. Ja Morant going for the ball, falls down, and they call the foul on Draymond Green. That was the turning point in the game to me. That was the turning point, ref. That's 2 games in a row. You guys tried to steal the game from the Warriors. You stole this one. You stole it because they were up 1. They got up 3. And I don't think we even scored after that. I think we might have scored 1 layup after that. Refs, you got to stop trying. You got to stop trying to determine the game with the whistle. You've been letting them play all game. Let them play. Let them play, refs. I don't know what's going on. The whistles have been so bad. Game 1, you had the missed call for the out of bounds. Clearly went off Memphis, and they call it a jump ball. Don't even go to review the play. In every freaking, even in a regular season game, they're going to review that play under 2 minutes. And that was like 6 seconds left in the game, and you don't review the call. Where do they do that? Like in high school? Certainly not in the NBA. So many bad calls that went against the Warriors in game 1. Draymond's flagrant 2. Been much talked about. I'm not even going to get into that, but it was a bad call as well. The missed out of bounds play, several fouls that were not called. Steph Curry was fouled several times in game 1. Shooting jumpers or going to the hole. It was just egregious, as Stephen A. Smith would say. Egregious. Okay? It was bad. It was bad. The calls weren't as bad in game 2. I'll say that. They let them play a little more, but you can't determine the game with the whistle. Please, refs. If it's a loose ball, somebody falls down, that doesn't mean it's a foul. doesn't mean it's a foul. It's a loose ball. It's a loose ball. Okay. Some of the worst officiating I've seen though this year, just in general. Some of the Warriors games that I went to, seen some really horrible officiating. I don't know what it is. I seen some really bad officiating going on this season alone. Seems like some of the worst officiating this season, 2021 to 2022. Not sure what the cause of that is, but refs, you really need to get it together. But I'm not going to blame this loss on the refs. Like I said, hats off to Ja Morant. Did his thing, man. 47 points tonight for the Grizzlies. He going to have to score 50, it looks like, for them to get a win. Another win. He going to have to score basically almost 50 every game for them to get a win. And that's a lot to ask. That's a lot to ask. Yeah, I know he's a young guy and all that, but that's a lot to ask. A lot. It's a lot. He wasn't getting no help from anywhere else, anybody else. That's a lot to ask. So I like the Warriors' chances here on out. Let's get these two. I'm gonna be here doing some reaction videos. Been a while since I've been on video. Just been doing some audio on Podbean, live podcast there, and also uploading those podcasts to SoundCloud, so you can catch me there. Let Us Pray on SoundCloud, and then you can look for me on Podbean under Warriors 21916. And then look forward to seeing some of these videos on YouTube pop up after these Dubs games. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I've been going to sleep. I've been going to sleep after these games because the brother be tired. I'd be working my butt off. But I said, you know what? Let me get back into the video business. Had to upgrade my equipment a little bit. Hopefully it looks good. I'm be truthful in the comment section. If it don't look good, let me know. Let me know. I'm not saying like the aesthetics and all that type of stuff. You know, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna work on that. But I'm just saying, if the quality of the video, does it look crisp? Does it look? Is the lighting right? Let me know. Let me know. If the lighting's not right, let me know. If it looks dark, if it looks too bright, whatever it is, whatever I can do better, I can take constructive criticism. It's okay. Okay? I'm trying to be the best at whatever I do. So, I will definitely take your constructive criticism. I love y'all. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for taking time to listen to your boy. Like I said, Clay had a rough night tonight, man. He was 5 for 19 from the field. Andrew Wiggins was 6 for 16 from the field. You could say that he had a bad game, but I loved those 6 buckets that he got. Those were good buckets for Andrew Wiggins. He was aggressive going to the basket, and we need that. We need that from Wiggins. Draymond Green was 3 for 5 from the field. You know, Dre ain't gonna shoot much. Steph was 11 to 25 from the field. Okay night. They're missing a ton of open threes though. I don't know what's going on with that. Jordan Poole 8 for 16 from the field, 20 points. He was in foul trouble late, unable to play the majority of that fourth quarter because of the foul trouble. So hopefully get Poole back on track as well. Otto Porter Jr., the stats won't reflect his game, but he was a plus 17 tonight. That's the stat that you need to look at when Otto Porter Jr. plays. Plus 17 in a loss. Come on, man. Jonathan Kuminga 3 for 7. I like the spark he came in with. He was perfect from the free throw line. I hope we see a little more of Kuminga in the series. Definitely needed him tonight, and probably will need him a little more if GP2 misses time, because he's a very athletic player. He can, compete with this Grizzly team with his physicality that he plays with. And he's a good perimeter defender. He's a guy that can switch off from 1 to 5. So I believe if Steve Kerr trusts him a little more, it may be good for the team. If he trusts him a little more, maybe give him about 10 minutes a game, maybe 10 minutes a game. Bring him in and let him show his athleticism, and let him run. Let him run. Let him get out and dunk, man. Let him get out and jump, run and jump, get some rebounds, get some boards. That's what he does best. And he's going to have an opportunity to do that against this Memphis team because they like to play fast. They like to run up and down. They don't box out much. You can really pound them in the paint. You can get a lot of second chance looks against this team. What you cannot do is get them a lot of live ball turnovers and take a ton of bad shots, bad threes. They don't even have to be bad threes, but bad shots around the basket. Get bad shots around the basket where somebody's falling down. Ja Morant's going the other way, and before you know it, 2 seconds later, he's laying the ball up. So, sometime I think the Warriors, we are a little bit too sped up offensively. We need to take our time, run our sets, get our screens, get our back cuts. They've been working. When we do it correctly, they've been working. Sometimes we just, Draymond, you're in such a hurry. You're throwing passes, people not even looking. You're throwing the ball up here, throwing the ball over there. Like, settle yourself. We're the team that has the championship under our belts. 3 of them. Matter of fact, 3 of them. Recently, we're the team with the playoff experience. Let's not look like the team that's in a rush and I look like we're immature. We're the mature team. We're the team with the experience. Let's play like it. Let's act like it. I know we want to get out and run, but sometimes we got to run our sets and let these young bucks get this physicality in the paint. Let them run around on defense for 15, 20 seconds for a possession and try to wear on their legs, try to tire them out. Because I'm telling you, man, Ja he's incredible, but he's human, okay? Like I said, if it's going to take 50 for him to win 4 games, if he's going to need 50 for 4 games for them to win, he's human. He's human. Humans have limitations. Just saying. If that's what he got to do and play defense, if he can do that 4 times, score 50 points 4 times, hats off to you, bro. Hats off to you. But we got to make it harder for him. We got to switch up the defense. We got to run some zone. We got to trap. We got to trap on that pick and roll a little more, surprise them. We got to switch up some things. We can't just go out there and switch and put somebody on the island and let him dribble back and forth, go to the right, spin back to the left, and do whatever he wants to do and get a running start or walk into these threes at the top of the key, because that's his spot, top of the key. He wants to start everything, initiate everything from the top of the key. Everything is going from the top of the key. So we got to take that away from him. We got to take that away. It's going to be a lot tougher if GP2 can't be in there because, he's a lockdown guy, man. He may not lock Ja Morant up, but he's going to make it more difficult for him. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what I got, man. That's what I got. That's my reaction to game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals of the Golden State Warriors against the Memphis Grizzlies. Like, subscribe, comment. Your boy's here. Share. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you so much for supporting my content. And we'll be back, man. Next game isn't until Saturday, so I probably won't do another video podcast until Saturday evening. But yeah, your boy will be around. Your boy will be around. Thank you so much. Tell those that you love them. while you can. Peace. And I'm out.